Hey, Jonathan from Elixir Therapy here again. I want to go over the next breathing method for our breathing course. It's called the 5 count method. This is popularly linked to the HeartMath Institute method, where, according to their research, to get um, the heart and mind to entrain with their electromagnetic waves, they found that a 5 second inhale, 5 second exhale works really well. What I found in my own research and practice, these ideas of lengthening the breathing are found in a lot of different spiritual traditions. And what we're going to do is an entrance into the 5 count method. And then I'm going to explain how, according to some of the more traditional and ancient methods, you can take it and continue to expand this practice. So essentially, it's a 5 second inhale and then a 5 second exhale with a brief pause in between. Let's do that together now, and then I'll show you how to take it further. All right. If you would like to use a timer for this, you can. I just kind of slow count 5 in my mind, and I'm happy with that. I can feel the effect of that. And as I'll show you, I really like taking it further by lengthening the pauses and then by extending all of the rates for the inhale, exhale, and the pause, excuse me. So let's do the heart method, the 5 count, what we're calling the 5 count method today. We're going to do 5 breaths of it, and then we'll move on to including the pauses and taking it further. All right, here we go. Inhale. I'm going to count with my fingers the second, so I don't have to try and count while I'm breathing. Okay, here we go. Just making sure I'm a little comfortable first. All right. You can be sitting, lying down, walking, running, whatever. It's no big deal. Here we go. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Notice how you feel. Any different? Like it? Dislike it? Cool. Next step. With this one, what I found a lot of times with myself, we're going to start to apply the number, the counting, to the pauses. So in case that's not clear, let's think about the mechanics of the breathing. Now we're inhaling, and then there's a turn, what's called a turn of the breath in yoga. There's a turn where now we're getting ready to exhale. And then there's another pause where we're getting ready to inhale. Okay. A way we can take this practice further is by increasing the length of the inhale. And what I found with myself is usually I need to drop back from 5 and do about a 3 to stay really comfortable. The idea here is that you have to stay very, very comfortable while you're doing this. So we're going to do a 3 second inhale, a 3 second pause, a 3 second exhale, and then a 3 second pause there. As that starts to feel comfortable, I start to increase the number by 1 at a time. So then it will be a 4 second inhale, 4 second hold, 4 second exhale, 4 second hold, on. So let's practice that together. I'm going to do 3. It will probably take me 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times to be able to feel like comfortably I can go to 4. If you're practicing this on your own and you feel like you can go further faster, absolutely go for it. If you are able to follow along with me, great. And if you need to go slower, no problem at all. Pause the video so that it's matching up with your rhythm as much as possible. All right, so let's try the start with 3 seconds and then we'll move it on as needed. Our goal is to see how far we can get the hold to go. There's no extreme to which it's going to become like a problem or an issue. You're looking to see how long can you get those extensions to go. For me, it's usually between 12 and 15 seconds for each of the cycles when I start to enter a really strong meditative state. And you may even start to forget that you're doing a breathing technique or that you need to count or something like that anymore. All right. So we're going to start with the 3 and then we'll move on from there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go to 4. Now 5. I'm going to keep increasing now at my own rate. Going to 6. Going to 7. All right, let's go ahead and stop there. As you can tell, this is definitely one of my favorite methods. It's getting me really very relaxed and feeling very calm and comfortable. This would be a time where you could rate what you like about this, how it makes you feel, if you've got any ideas or any experiences that you're having with it. As I mentioned before, the goal is to continually, just as you're comfortable, as you're calm, to keep extending the count. I notice at some point I stop counting and I'm just using the feeling of the beating of my heart as the counter. And I just wanted to add that in as a interesting noticing that I just had. And that is the intro to 5-count breathing and the art of extending the breathing through the method of counting, and including the extending the pauses, which we'll see in some of the other techniques that we'll go over as well. Well, great practice. I'll talk to you later. Bye.